Hey everybody, this video is going to show you how to format your Works Cited page if you are using the online version of Word. So the how to do it in the desktop app is on a different video because it has some features that things that you can do in the desktop app that you can't do in the online version. So this is specifically for the online version of Word. So I've pulled up my essay document. My essay is all nice and typed in here, assuming I'm going to scroll down to my Works Cited page. Now, this is going to assume that I have already typed all of my entries into my Works Cited page. Now I'm just going to fix all of the formatting. So the first thing that I'm going to say is, hey, look, I've got some live links in here, and we don't want those unless your instructor specifically says, please give me live links. Otherwise, we aren't supposed to have those in an MLA paper. So what I'm going to do is right-click and then select Remove Link. That takes it out. So now I'm back to that nice, stable font. Remove, oops, not that. Joy. Right-click, Remove Link, not add a comment. Okay, here's another one. Right-click, remove the links. And now I've got all of them. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to check my spacing and stuff. So I'm going to highlight all of the entries, not the words Works Cited. I don't want to highlight that. Just the entries themselves. All the way to the end. Okay, so first of all, my font is not showing up as Times New Roman. So I'm going to double check that I've got everything as Times New Roman 12. Now I want to check my spacing, and a lot of people just want to go like right here and do it under line spacing and select 2, but your better bet is to go directly to where it says line spacing options because that will give you a more detailed look at what you're doing. So if you click on line spacing options, we do want the general alignment to be left. Make sure that it's left and not centered, and it shouldn't be justified either. So if you look at your options, you want to make sure that it's on left. But for spacing, we want this to be double spaced, and it says line spacing is set at double, so that's good. But we need before and after to both be 0. So here it's set at 0 for before, but after is 6 points. That means it's adding 6 points of space every time I hit enter. So that's between my sources. I don't want that. So I need this to be 0. So I'm going to make that go down to 0. Okay. Now, the other thing is we need to check indentation. So your paragraphs have regular indentation, which means that the first line is indented 0.5 inches, a half an inch of space, and all the rest of the lines of your body paragraphs are left justified. But your Works Cited page actually needs to be the exact opposite. We want the left thing, the very first line, to stick out flush left, but then all the other lines, we want to have them indented 0.5 inches. So that is actually a special type of indentation called hanging indent. So right here we go under indentation to where it says special. Right now it says none, but we're going to click on the drop down and select hanging. When you select hanging, make sure it says by 0.5 inches. If your default is 0.25, change it to 0.5. Once you've done that, hit OK. Now you can see all of the Works Cited entries, the very first line, whatever leads the entry, is sticking out to the left, and any additional lines, like if it goes over a single line, all the extra lines are indented a half of an inch. This helps us when we are doing our in-text citations. Your in-text citation for each of these sources must use whatever sticks out at the left. So this source, your in-text citation, must use Phillips. This one must use Fitzgerald. This one must use Hansen. That is how your reader finds the sources when you're referencing them in your essay. The other thing that we need to do is alphabetize these. So they need to be in alphabetical order by whatever sticks out. So F comes before P. So I'm going to highlight this one. Now you can use copy and paste it into somewhere else, but if you just highlight it and grab a hold of it and drag it, you can move the whole thing. You don't have to do copy paste and delete. You just highlight the whole thing, grab it, and drop it where you want it. So full FU would come after FI. Oops, I lost it. So I would grab that one, and drag it up. FI, it's got to come after. If you have two that start with the same letter, you look at the next letter and put those in order. So FI before FU. L before Phillips. K before the L. It's taking a hot minute. JKL. Oh, these two are in alphabetical order, so I'm going to grab both of them and drag those before Phillips, because both of the M's come before P. M-A-R, M-A-U, P-U. All right, here are my schools. These two are in order, but they just need to move up before U. There. Now when I look down, they're all in alphabetical order by what leads the works cited entry for the source. I also don't, that one got messed up. Here, let's do this. There. So make sure they're all in alphabetical order. Make sure that everything is Times New Roman, 12, double spaced, no extra lines between any of the entries. Okay? I hope that you can use this as a model as you are building your works cited page or formatting your works cited page. And good luck on that project, and have a great day.